with your girl Luatomi Simrasibi, and I'm glad to have you with me on this journey. Yes, I'm so excited to be here today. I'm excited to have you listening to me. I'm excited that you actually find it worthy of saying something that is actually reasonable and you continue listening in. Thank you for the constant reviews. Thank you for checking up. Thank you for supporting the dream. You guys are amazing and I love you. Honestly, I do. I love you. Big time, full time. Serious. I really do love you. Yes, and for those that are listening to me for the first time, I'm welcoming you to Let's Talk with Abba. It's a weekly podcast that talks about life issues. Just keep following it. You see what I'm talking about. I promise you a great time. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, I love you. All right, today I'll be talking about honesty in the aspect of bluntness or rudeness. There are many people that have come across that they'll tell you that yes, I'm going to be blunt, but actually, in actual reality, they are being rude. I said actual reality. In reality, they are being rude, like really rude. So, what is the boundary between being blunt and being rude, while you are still being honest? Now, I'll be defining honesty, bluntness, and rudeness. Honesty is the quality of being honest, upright, fair, truthful, sincere, or frank. Now, we'll be looking at it from the aspect of being sincere, being frank, and being truthful. What's of bluntness? Bluntness is a way of speaking without hesitation. You say what you think without having to sugarcoat your words. What of rudeness? Rudeness is lack of manners. It's a quality of being offensive or not polite. Now, it's very easy or let me just say there's a thin line between being blunt and being rude. But how do you cover up, or how do you maintain being blunt without getting into being rude? I've met people that they just open their mouth, and while they are being truthful, they are being rude about it, which becomes very annoying over time. So when I'm saying I'm blunt, I'm telling you the truth. I am doing this. I want to tell you what's on my mind. I don't want to sugarcoat my words. I can do all of that without being rude. There's a way to tell somebody you are smelling, like you have body odor, without just like wow. It's really one thing that really offends me or really pains me when people just open their mouth and just say anything without thinking. So bluntness is when you say what you think without hesitating. You are being sincere. You are letting the person know how it is. But there's a way you can put everything you want to say without being rude. Now, I think over time, people forget that the person that offends you is also human and also have feelings. So we just tend to just look at the force or the impact of the offense that this person has done and just react to it. I'm not saying it's very easy to just overlook what this person has said, but there's a way you say things without being rude. Now, there are people that, in fact, the issue doesn't even concern them. It doesn't hurt them. It doesn't offend anybody that is even close to them. But then the way they would talk about things is really insulting. I know somebody that when she's saying something, she'll be looking at you, she'll be insulting you, and she'll be laughing, and other people will be laughing. But then when what she's saying is to one person that is laughing, the person becomes offended. So yes, I can be blunt. I can tell you that, see, you are misbehaving. Your misbehaving is in the highest order. But then there's a way you go about it without being rude, without being offensive, or without being discourteous. So while we are trying to correct people, while we are trying to constructively criticize, I use that word for a reason, constructively criticize, while we are trying to talk to people, while we're trying to advise people, there's a way we go about it. And while yes, you are being honest, you are being sincere, but you are being factual, you are being truthful, all of that things that honesty comprise of. Everything, yes, we know you're trying to be honest about your feelings or you're trying to be honest about what you're saying, try not to cross that line into being rude. It's a very thin line between being blunt and being rude. So yes, it's not a bad thing to be blunt. It's not a bad thing to say what it is the way it is. But then it becomes a bad thing when you're being rude about it. Now, I'm concluding, but then I remember something that someone told me. He said, love is not blunt. Actually, it should be, love is not rude. So when you're trying to correct somebody, have it at the back of your mind that you're trying to correct this person because you love this person. And in loving this person, you don't want to hurt that person. So let's be careful about the way we use our words to correct people. The impact of your words has more effect on the person. So let's be cautious. Let's be intentional about the words that we use when we are trying to talk to somebody, because while we are trying to state things as it happens, we can also be rude about it. So on this note, I'm leaving you guys, and I love you, and I'm looking forward to your reviews, your opinions on what I have said. I'm not saying I'm right, I'm not right, I'm also in the learning process, but then I would like to get feedback from you. You can do that through my WhatsApp or through my Facebook page, which is RuTB Oluwatomisin, or through my Instagram page, which is Mixin, MIE_XIN. I'm looking forward to the reviews. I love you guys. Bye. Hello, Happy New Year. Okay, I'm saying Happy New Year February. But anyways, Happy New Year. Let me start by asking this question. All the goals, all the plans, all the wishes you have for this year, have you started doing anything to set them in motion? Like, have you started doing anything to make them happen? Have you started taking steps to make them happen? Or you are still waiting on the Lord for motivation and inspiration? Well, personally, my goals for this year, I've not really started working on it like that, because I actually thought there's still time. At least there's 24 hours in a day, and 24 hours times 31 days, that's like enough time to start. And then there's like always tomorrow. But I've come to realize that we're in February, which is like a slap on my face. So I hope you're not in the same shoe with me. Well, welcome to Let's Talk with Ava. It's your girl and your host, Oluwatomisin TB, and I'm glad to have you in my space. So I'll be talking on procrastination today. Like I asked, the goals we had for this year, the goals you had for this year, have you started working on them? Because we're in February. Like, you don't want that thing to slap you in the face like that slap me in the face. So I have academic goals, I have spiritual goals, I have financial goals, I have mental goals, physical goals, and all of that goals. And when it's written down, it's like sweet. But it's the doing that becomes the work. Part of my physical goals is to exercise at least 3 times a week. But trust me, even to kneel down, I've not knelt down. Like to squat, jumping jack, none of that. Spiritual goals, okay, fast once a week. That one too. That one have not happened this year. There's always a reason to eat since the beginning of the year. Academic goals, that one too. Roughly, before we know it, time has gone. Like, there's no longer time on our side. By the time you're looking back, it's already like, we're in December. Really? How did that happen? And all the plans we had for the year, we just find out that we did little or nothing to achieve them. Procrastination. Are you a procrastinating person? Really, like, you're always pushing things to later, and then that later never comes. but by the time the later comes, it's like coming with a load. Like it's coming with A, B, C, D, E, F to the letter Z, and by the time you have to do everything, you are like exhausted. Like the whole world is against you. Procrastination is simply putting things off. Something you could do now, you're putting it off to later. Now, one of the reasons why I feel I procrastinate is because I feel like, I'm exhausted at this point in time, or there's time for me to do it later, which is kind of like the major reason why everybody procrastinates. There's later. I can do it later. It's not that much. I can do it later. That's time for it later. Later. It's always that later. That later that doesn't end. But it's stealing time. It's stealing time majorly. When you're supposed to do something and you're not doing it at that point in time, by the time you have to do it, it's usually very hectic. Very, very hectic. So one of my plans for this month is to stop procrastinating, stop pushing things off to later. I understand that, you might be tired at that point in time when you have to do something. So you feel like, I can do it later. But if you know you're someone that procrastinate, please just muster all the energy you can find. Borrow the energy from tomorrow if you have to. But do that thing now. Just do it now. You have that assignment. You're given an assignment today. You have to submit next week. Start the assignment now. Don't wait until a day before or the morning you're supposed to submit your assignment and then you start doing all of that. If you have things to do, just do it now. Don't wait until it is too late before you start doing those things. Don't wait until you become burned out before you finally learn your lesson. Start doing that thing now. Now, one of the things I actually planned on doing consistently this year is to create more content, so like come out of my shell and create more content. But January has gone and I didn't do any of that. So this is a promise I'm making that at least for this month, you can watch me through this month. I'll be consistent in content creation. So why don't you also find out one thing or those things? Let's start with that one thing that you really, really want to do, but then you just find out that you keep pushing and not doing them. Take that one thing and intentionally try to be consistent with it. Anytime that spirit whispers, you can do it later in your year, just say, back of the devil, not today. Because I think that spirit is a demon. That spirit is always telling you, you can do it later. I think it's a demon. So anyway, I think you get my point. So let us start doing things now and stop putting things off to later, because procrastination is a thief of time. I hope you start doing that. I look forward to hearing from you, and by God's grace there'll be another episode next week. I said it, next week. So I look forward to seeing you then. Until next time, love you, bye.